structure of nephron. Starting the diagram of nephron, cup-shaped structure which leads to thick coiled tube. This one is cup-shaped structure which leads to thick coiled tube. Finally, U-shaped structure which leads to attach to the network of tubules. The cup-shaped structure, we have network of capillaries. Then this capillary network which run parallelly to the nephron throughout the nephron. First and important cup-shaped structure name is called as Bowman capsules. This one name is called as Bowman capsules. Here it have two part, efferent arteriole, efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole, what is role? It receive blood from renal arteries which pass rich in nitrogenous waste blood to afferent arteries which collect nitrogenous waste blood. Okay, then afferent arteries, it received blood from the renal arteries which containing nitrogenous waste blood. From afferent arteries, that blood entered to the glomerulus nephritis. This one is the glomerulus capillaries. What is glomerulus? Fine network of capillaries, and it is very permeable. It acts as a filter or sieves. Sand water filter by using cloth, water will comes out, sand remaining up. Just like this method only it will act. Here it will filter RBC, WBC, platelet and some fiber are left. Almost all liquid part which important mineral as well as harmful minerals all filter out. It does not know what is good or bad things to filter. Filter part sent to the next part is known as Bowman capsule. Here filtration started, after that it will come to here, this part. This name is called as Bowman capsule. This Bowman capsule which received filtrate is containing almost all harmful as well as useful substances which has been reabsorbed back into the blood. This process is known as ultrafiltration. What is ultrafiltration? Filtration of blood under the very high pressure in Malpighian capsules is known as ultrafiltration. What is Malpighian tubules means? This whole part, afferent arterioles, glomerulus capillaries and Bowman capsules. This whole part name is called as Malpighian capsule. After ultrafiltration, the filtrate is known as glomerulofiltrate. Here leftover blood passed to the afferent arterioles to the blood vessels is known as vasa recta. So filtered blood come to this way. This part name is called as vasa recta. Vasa recta passes parallel to whole of the nephron because the process of reabsorption takes place urine to blood. This one arranged to the parallel. So these two tubes are very close to each other. Hence, whenever these substances absorb the blood, they move from the PCT. What is PCT? Proximal convoluted tubules. TCT means distal convoluted tubules. Then blood move to the next level, Bowman's into PCT. PCT, what is the role? The reabsorption of blood, water, sodium, chloride and iron will takes place. After reabsorption, the blood will move to the loop of Henle. This U-shaped name is called as Henle. What is the role of Na? Reabsorb some minerals. Then what is the role of TCT? Osmoregulation done in DCT. Osmo means water, regulation means regulate. It will regulate water content in the body. How it will regulate? When this water level rises, the message will go to pituitary gland. This pituitary gland start to secrete substances is known as ADH, anti-diuretic hormone. When pituitary send to the message, two condition only it will send that message. First condition, whenever that body have excess amount of water, otherwise body dehydrated, does not have water, that two condition only pituitary gland send message. Body have more water means reabsorbed into urine, so body water level is become balanced. Urine water more but body water less means reabsorbed into the blood to retain it in the body. After that full-fledged urine passed into the collecting duct. From collecting duct it passed to the pelvis part of kidney. Then pelvis to ureter. Finally urinary bladder passes out from the body. Then that remaining blood, renal vein collect that blood and pass to all over the body.